I respect what Cenat did. I respect him for that. For those of y'all who don't know who he is, he's a big streamer. He does a lot of videos streaming. Certain things is like, yeah, that I agree with. Certain things is like, nah, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I respect what he does with his friends, the people who he's coming up with. That I respect. I heard a honk. See, I respect that, because this is a man who now has been put in a position. Not only is he being put in a position, but he's choosing his circle wisely, and he's finding people. But at the same time, the kid, he's smart. That man is smart. He knows who to promote, who not to promote. He chooses very wisely. But the reason why I like what he did was during the BET. Tylil, another streamer of his, like a friend of his. Tylil does his own streaming, but they share a platform together. Cenat looked out for Tylil. Cenat looked out for his people, got them a crib, and helped them doing streams too. And the reason why I respect them is because Tylil brought his niece to the BET Award. His niece. They were at the red carpet. And, you know, due to the video, know what I'm going to say, allegedly here and that, but there was an issue where Tylil couldn't get in because he had his niece with him. Now, I don't know what the situation was, whatever it is, but they were giving problems. You know what Cenat did? And that's why I respect him, because he's the type, just like a lot of people out there, and this is the kind of friends that you need. You have people out here in this world that are fake, and then you got real ones. And when I mean by fake, I'm talking about they could know you, and y'all could be in the same circle, but just because they act different with you privately, one-on-one, they are totally different with you. And this is true. This is why you got to discern and be careful with people like this. But there are people who will be cool with you in private, who will act with you a certain way. Then when y'all all get invited to the same friend group, this is why I keep telling y'all, know your friend group, discern, trust wisely, choose wisely, start getting rid of people who ain't for you and all that. Just get rid of it. Clean up your circle. Find the right people for you. You got people who got the same friend group, but they act different among certain people. Now here comes a big circle of all of y'all come together. Now this one individual who's cool with you in private is now going to act different towards you. And you know the same friend group too, and I know a lot of you experience this, but this one friend that's always with you, you see a different side to them that whole circle don't see. But when this big circle comes, this friend that's always with you differently and hangs with you differently treats you differently among that same circle. Now they different, joking on you and be better, but they don't. You see what I'm saying? That's fake. That's fake. And a lot of people do that. A lot of people got friends like that. And I say, when those ain't your friends. Remove people like that from your circle. Remove it. They're going to be cool with you like this in private. Then when y'all in the same friend group, them niggas act different towards you and joke on you, and they are a different person when they're around certain people. Nah, that's fake. Get rid of people like that, yo. And the reason why I say I respect Cenat is because he didn't switch up. He didn't change. He didn't let the BET change him. He didn't let the people he was surrounded with or who he met in that environment change who he was. He didn't let the money change him. See what I'm saying? And he even told those people, because he knows Tylil. And Tylil brought his niece. But Tylil was having problems. That's Cenat's boy. And Kai was like, I'm not gonna do this BET Awards. I'm not even gonna enter it. I ain't gonna do none of that if you don't let my mans in. And just like that, Tylil got in because of Cenat. Because that's his boy. So he didn't let the BET Awards, he didn't let money, he didn't let the environment change him. Because a person like that, or a person in an environment, and this happens a lot, this is why I'm saying I respect Kai for what he did. Certain people, they could grow, they could know certain people, but because they're gonna do something, they might see a phone call, ignore it, or they got people that they know, and they do things with them behind the scenes, off the scene, even throughout the red carpet. Like, they don't go to these red carpets, but they know these people. And certain people would still do that event, ignore missed calls, and now this is how the beef starts and all that, because they acted different. It happens. But that's how you know who's who for you, who's your true friend. And that's why I gotta say I respect Kai Cenat for what he did to the at the BET Awards for Tylil. And he told him straight up, I'm not gonna go in and I'm not gonna continue this if he can't come in. And that's his boy from the jump. He brought the crib. They doing what they're doing, but Tylil and Kai, they've been doing stuff way before that carpet. But because they both were there and his friend was having issues, he called his friend, he called Kai, and Kai talked to them and said, yo, I'm not gonna continue, I'm not doing it if he can't come in. That's my bro, that's my boy, that's my friend. And I'm not gonna change for nobody. That's my friend. See? That's why I respect him. That's why I respect Kai for that move. He did not let money, he didn't let the carpet, he didn't let things change who he was around his people. The people who he grew up with, the people who he's around. He didn't show that fakeness. He didn't. He is the same. He didn't change it. And I looked at it and I was like, I respect that. I respect that. And that's the kind of circle, that's the kind of friends you need in your circle, in your space, in your life. Those that never switch up on you, see your potential, want to see you elevate. Don't let money get in between none of y'all. They don't ever switch up. Even when it's around certain people, they don't switch up on you. And they still look out for you no matter where they're at. And they still want to see the best. Yeah, the way they joke, that's friendship. Niggas is gonna joke. Don't be too sensitive, man. If you got a good humor and all that with your circle, y'all could do certain things amongst each other and you ain't gonna be so uptight. Cause it's jokes. That's your friendship. That's the thing, but that's a true friendship. Had it been somebody else, nose up, ignored, missed calls and all that, that person probably wouldn't even have gotten in had the situation been different. Because people would do that. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Choose your circle and your friends wisely. Because people do switch up on you. They do. I've seen it. I've witnessed it myself. You could pour out on somebody, help them out. Those niggas will forget what you did, and when they level up, you're nothing to those people. I've seen it. Or I've also seen people, when they act a certain way with individuals, here comes the whole friend group. Now they dogging this person and they being like they switching up on them, but they totally different with them in private. And they act. That's what I'm telling you, man. Choose your circle wisely, man. Choose your friend group wisely. There's a lot of fakes out here, man. There is. I know y'all heard that on Q. There's a lot of fake people out here. There's a lot of fake friends, fake circles. Y'all heard that saying, right? Fake it until you make it. Nah, that's a corny saying. Fake it till you make it. That's corny, no nigga. Be authentic, be original, be you. Don't change for nobody. Talking about fake it till you make it. That's corny. Who you being fake to? Who you being fake to? Be you. Whether they like you or don't like you. There's people out here all over this world. They're going to respect you. They're going to like your personality. There's people for you out there. But what you talking about, fake it to make it? Don't be switching up on people. And if anybody tries to switch up on you and act different, remove yourself, man. Remove yourself. That's real talk. That's real talk. But I respect Kai Cenat for what he did that BET was with Tylil. I respect that. I was like, nah, that's a true friend. That's a true friend. He let his friend get in. He let his friend get in. And he told him just straight up, I'm going to use the word allegedly here for this video, but he told him straight up, allegedly. If he can't get in, because there was an issue. Tylil could not get, he had his niece, but there was an issue where he couldn't even get to the carpet. Like, there was an issue. Let's just say there was an issue. And Cenat had to step in because he knows him more than the carpet and all that. But he looked out for his friend. And let's just say he told whoever these people were, if my friends can't get in all that, I'm not going to continue this. And guess what? They went in. And that's the one thing I respect about Kai and that whole group is that, yeah, they be joking them with each other and all that, but they don't fake it with one another. They don't. Yeah, they do their jokes how they do it, but they don't fake it. They don't. They help each other level up. That's the thing that I respect about them, is that they choose their circle, see potential in people, give people chances, and then they help them out. They do. I respect that. I respect it. You need friends like that. You need people like that in your circle. People that see your potential, see your worth. Don't switch up on you. Don't change up on you. How they are with you in private and how they are with you in general is the same way how they're going to be with you in public, around the same friend group, or even in places. It don't matter the environment, who got more. They will never switch up on you, on the environment and the people they with. You need people like that. That is rare. That's rare. Shout out to you, Kai, for what you did for Tylil and some of your streaming buddies that attended the BET. Shout out for what you did for those guys.